Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Zanetti, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Neymar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Pull it. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Thuram. Ball played for Rijkaard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now there's shoots! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept...
Oh, what a mistake! He's found a way through. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's gone back to the keeper. And he was quick to react. And it's Bergkamp. Santos trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play.
Bullet! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Law. Now it's Neymar. Applies the finish! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Owen. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Neymar. Neymar. Law, who's set up one goal so far.
There will be 3 minutes.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. And here's Hullet. Neymar. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Owen gets into some space, and the flag has stayed down. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Neymar. Turnip. Santos do have a chance to counter here. Baresi calmly anticipates. Mateus. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bergkamp looking understandably energised after his goal. Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mateus actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Up he goes! That's going to go a long way. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that's been won straight back. Bergkamp, Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Bergkamp! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And that is out of play. And that's another throw.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Tries to play it through. And they're quick to get it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's had a hit!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Makaleli. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice bit of trickery, and it's played into the middle. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Bergkamp taking in the accolades, having been named man of the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Now there is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. Looking to go deep. Law. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Park Ji-sung. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Del Piero. He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, super! And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And this is Del Piero. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Nicely spread. Chance for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far. Driving on and making good progress. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Haaland chasing after it.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Del Piero. That's been slipped through. Law is onto this. Oh, important interception. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Has a shot! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well,
And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
But that won't shake our spirits.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. There's the start of the second half. And that's a throw-in. Oh, it's come loose. Goes looking wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. De Bruyne. O'Shea. Neymar is herring after that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's got space here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Face to face with the keeper. Chance, surely! And he's there to clear it. Neymar.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's gone for goal! Oh, crossbar! Over to the left. Can he get onto this? Pele. And it's Tonali. Mateus. And it's Zanetti. Mateus. This looks decent chance! And it's there! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mateus picks it up out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Pele! O'Shea did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a shot! Great football, shot and save.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Zanetti, now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Now here's the delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Chips it through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's well spotted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar looks to... And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match
Unlucky,
award,
lads.
and there is
Let's
very
hope for
little
better
room
luck
for
next
argument.
time.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Barcelona have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
He could be in here. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Neymar. Forlan.
I still feel that this man, Diego Forlan, is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly. His career has been a tale of patience and early setbacks, but that's what made him what he is now. In many ways, it's made him much stronger.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Haaland. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Nicely weighted ball. Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. De Bruyne clears. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Szoboszlai, and here's Haaland. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Zanetti delivers. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. That's a good ball out wide. That's Park Ji-sung. 15 minutes till half-time. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. He's beaten Forlan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Szoboszlai. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Del Piero! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have our breakthrough. It's Forlan! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. And here's Forlan. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good spread. Park Ji-sung has it in a wide position. Up he goes! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side
So it's
matching
been
the
even
other
so
blow
far.
for blow at the
Which
break.
way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course. Substitution in progress.
And that's the second half started. Oh, there's a probing ball. Del Piero. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. And it's Serginho. Now it's Forlan. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Barcelona, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Mateus, he's found a way through. Oh, some tackle that. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Forlan. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Zanetti. Now it's Szoboszlai. And now they can clear their lines.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24, De Bruyne. Number 11, Diego Forlan. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 10, Pele.
Takes aim and crosses.
18, Mbappe.
Baresi clears it away.
19, Grealish.
Barcelona clearly are
Substitution.
pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, just skips past Del Piero! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nice bit of trickery. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a pretty loose pass. That's been cut out, well played.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Del Piero gets flagged offside. O'Shea. Aimed beyond the defence. Offside again. And the keeper's given it away. Goes for a shot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your final thoughts, Jim?
And
Listen,
now,
the more this
the
game
moment
went
we've all
on,
been
a
waiting
draw
for.
was
It's
always
time
likely to be
announce
on the
today's
card. So
man of the
overall, I don't
match.
think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls for...
Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he thumps it clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's got away with one there. Milan have their second corner now. Irwin getting this one clear. Got to throw in. Tries to play it through. And here's Suarez. Santos yet to have an attempt on goal. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Makalele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Xavi Alonso. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Suarez. And this is Messi. Looking for the run. It's Luis Suarez!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And here's Mbappe. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Santos presented with a golden opportunity here. This for the lead. Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Santos have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Santos leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
Minutes has been indicated.
That's an imaginative pass. Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Santos are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution.
And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a little off target. And here's Suarez. Look at the space here. Messi's cross. Raul has a look and plays it forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lord! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to get it away. There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Team still separated by the game's only goal. Raul. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Played in with purpose.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
In with the challenge, and he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan have their third corner. Thuram clears it away. Santos have the chance to go the other way. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now, can they get him away? And he's straight offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Knocks it into space. Milan have it back and can go again.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Haaland. Lovely bit of skill. He's going for goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That has ended up in no man's land. Into the last 5 minutes.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's shifting through the gears here. Santos, moments now away from seeing this one out. He is through here. Xavi Alonso. That's that, the end. Santos have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Neymar, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who will...
Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Mbappe really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is very close.
Zanetti brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Look at the space here. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their...
Oh, what a mistake! It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Belletti. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's picked it up out wide. Picked out... Can he finish? Deftly away. Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Zola. And the pass is intercepted. De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta! Oh, yes, it's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Busquets, Pele. Oh, that's delightful. And that has left him in a heap. He is through here. It's a loose ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And claimed it back swiftly. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. That's beautiful. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal, Milan! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Milan go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got away. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And we come to you now with
Neither
a quick
side holding
request
back
for
here.
support
It has
for
been
our
quite a
World
half,
Charity
this.
Fund.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Pele. Coming on to replace him is...
And the second half gets underway.
Neymar.
Barcelona
Substitution.
really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
He's had a shot! No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical...
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Belletti. And that's going up front in a hurry. Zanetti. De Arrascaeta, a player who needs no introduction. Milan have it back and can go again.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Just eases him off the ball. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to...
Shoots! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's played in. Big chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Bullish header! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Could be danger here. And it's Messi. Belletti. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Here's the Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Zola on 2 now and looking for 3.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Aubameyang. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
And a quick announcement.
Zola picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Plays it across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Cruyff. He's through here. And a decent chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They chance for a shot! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance...
And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Zola. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. That is some save from Khan. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And Zola! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean back...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Soboslai. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, such a clever touch. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Bigo plays it short. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's a searching pass, and he's picked it up out wide. He's in a good position here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Great vision. Pele. Oh, right place, right time. Well, there's the clearance. And here's Cruyff. Messi. Just eases him off the ball.
There will be 3 minutes.
Szoboszlai does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Zanetti. Beckenbauer, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we hit half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus. Szoboszlai. And that is a little undercooked. Good running, strong and purposeful. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's been shifted off it. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a cute ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's found a way through. Lovely feet. Figo. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Barcelona have their second corner now. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. He's having a go! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Messi. Looking for the run. Thuram gets it away. So their fourth corner of the game. Bigo with the short one. Lovely bit of skill. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Law! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Zola. Messi, who has set up 2 goals. He has found a way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Cruyff. Always onto this.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that's it. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Law taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
And the crowd love him. They're chanting his name. He is their hero. There's little doubt about that.
Well, they can hope for some more heroics here, I guess.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Batistuta. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? Caught offside that time. Adams. Lam. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Well, that has not gone well. Pressure coming in from all directions. Tries the cross. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through. Stood up well to him there. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Khan... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Pele. Pinches it off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Xavi Alonso. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, can he get onto this?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. No, not quite.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Cruyff. He's beaten the last man. And this is Pele. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Our World Charity Fund.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Batistuta. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Turns and goes back.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's...
Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Szoboszlai. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cruyff. Zanetti. Plays a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's what takes a shot! He's scored! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Bayer Leverkusen have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, super ball!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, they've got it back in and the volley. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Never one to be short of confidence, he gave it a go. The outcome, though, not what he had in mind. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
The less said about that pass, the better. Zanetti.
There will be 3 minutes
Lam.
time.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Not the most accurate pass. Caceres. Zanetti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Volunteers for
How
each
would you
block.
sum up what
Please
we've witnessed,
report to
Jim?
the staff
Well, there's
room
no
immediately.
shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.